Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
おっと、1週間前死亡してんな。こいつが一番怪しいのってけどな。
Let us review the other sailors now. This is interesting.
あ、これこいつだ。
Harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco.
しかもこいつ投げてるぞ。一番怪しいね。
Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
しばらくして。
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
2ギニはどんくらいだろう ?2000 円とかかな。さて、じゃあ行きましょうか。あれ行かないの？海の魔女。
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
なるほど。あったね、船乗りの衣装が。意外とちゃんと、あれだな。やってんな。
Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch.
意外とちゃんと、探偵やってんね。帽子は帽子。やらない。
Now I can approach Cairns and see
新
if
聞記
he
者っぽいか
recognizes the
お
pouch.
前どこに立ってんだそれ。なんで机の上に立つんだか、これでいくか。
Now I can approach
新聞記者っぽい
Cairns
けどな。
and see if he recognizes the pouch.
行きましょう。海の酒場。海の酒場じゃない。海の魔女。あ、一応、あの人も容疑者であるからな。グリーンアイテムを。あ、でも怪しさで言えばこの人だよね、一番は。どこだ？君か？違うな。お前か？違うな。パトリック、あ、こいつだな。めっちゃハイたかってるな、こいつ。違うな。こいつにたかってるわけじゃないか。
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for
演じ
it.
てるね。
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
シリングってことは、まあ、ギニーは結構上っぽいな。彼に動き、倒す持ちこたえる。うん。あ、やばくない？ああ、持ちこたえる誰か持久力回復するのかな。やばい。やばい、押し込めないな。どのタイミングなんだこれ、一回持ちこたえる。 あ、これ、いや、負けた。これ負けた。今。OK。負けた。むずいな。いつだろうな。
That's the arm that killed 100 whales. Care to lose another 10 shillings?
続けよう。
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
正直になんて関係ねえぜ。じゃあシャーロック・ホームズだぞ。いくら塞いでると思ってた。答える。入る。回復して、押し込ませるタイプです。で、回復、押し込む。入る。入る。中に中にそれか、ダメだ。はい。はい、する。はい、勝ったー。ちょろいな。ザコが。一緒いっぱいだな。
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
あと何回やったところで勝ってるぜ、俺が。やってやろう。
I'm
分から
ready
せてや
to
ら。
try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
もう分かったから。悪いけど。オッケー、押し込んだ。なんかちょっと噛み合わなかったな、こいつと今。全然。
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's
よ
have
ーし
a
よしよ
drink.
し。懐に入ったんじゃない？いい勝負だったな。一勝一敗からの最終
You're
戦。
a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
無職なの
Why
か
do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black
Yarrow
Peter,
didn't
Great
I?
Roger. We sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
まあ、一旦調べとくか。でもなんか金ないようにはね、イヤリングしてるね。この金はどこから？ああ、安手の服。これはでもそうだな。黄色い爪。黄色い爪はなんだ？みかんか。みかんの剥きすぎか。みかん剥くと、色くなるよね、爪ね。これは気になるけど。あと一個な、あと一個が見つからん。目が青いとか。あ、鼻毛と繋がってるとか。これか。強い腕。
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumors about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar, a violent too, swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant, and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened.
8月。
The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he.
ああ、それが父親か。
The crew must have thought that she'd foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
And who was he?
I don't know. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
ああ、殺したブラックピーターがってこと？
You know what happened, don't you?
船の上で消えるってありえないもんな。
I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course. Back in a second. I'm off to the Kazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
タバコを忍ばせるって言ってたな、今。いけるか大胆だなだいぶ大胆だけどいいのか。
Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape.A.R. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like, aye.
めっちゃ喜んでる
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
なんかあんまり悪いやつじゃなさそうだけどな、こいつ。なんかごめんな。シャルフにとっては関係ない話か。そうだね。まあ、訪問だね。有罪かどうかはまだ、はっきりしないから。これでこいつが訪問して、しかも嫌ってた。だいぶあれだけどね。怪しいけどね。さてさて。スコットランドヤードか、次は。あ、でもなんかあれだ。一緒に組んで殺してたってこと？そっちの線。あ、服装変わってる。あ、この人あれじゃない？警部？全然違えわ。誰だこいつ。
I'm not saying another word.
あれ、今どうすんだ？
I'm not.
Please escort this
はい、来まし
suspect
た。
for interrogation.
まあ、口終わるとしたら彼だろうね。
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
有価証
I
券じゃないです
assume
か
you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belonged to my family, but I could not find them there.
That's all for now. Well, I will see you soon, young man.
ネリガンは、父親の有価証券を探すために、あの場所に行ったと。でもなかった。 あの男は、船長は、まあ、数年前にたまたま漂流してるあの人見つけて有価証券奪って、お父さん殺して有価証券奪ってそれを持ち帰ってきて、ピーターとこの男がこの有価証券を金に換えようとして、でも裏切った。じゃあもしそうだとしたらあの森はマジで激運だったってことだよね。激運で
What am I doing here?
激運で突き刺さったってことよな。それともこれを奪い返すために、あ、でも手紙であれだもんね。隠したよって。隠したよっつったもんな。ってことはこいつはもう場所を知ってたってことだよね。で、こっちは繋がってるでしょ。二人の共犯とは思えないけどね。どちらかというとあの男をこれだと思うけどな。ネイガンはですね。いや、無実だと思うけどね。だとするならばだよ。ハートレー。こっちがまだ、あれじゃないかな。まあ、こうなるよな。うん。うわー、これ迷うな。そうだよな。多分このネリガンはまあ父親がまあ破産してで、その借金を返すために父親はまあ有罪判決が出る。有罪判決ってかまあなんだ、一応父親は倒産して借金返すためにノルウェーに出航しようとして、でその途中、まあ、船沈んじゃってて、まあでも彼自体は運よくこいつにイーターの船に見つけられて助けられたけど、金を持って脅したピーターがそいつを殺して有価証券をパクったと。でまたその有価証券があることを知ったこの子は探しててきてみたいな。でこっちとこっちは繋がってたわけでしょ。こいつは一応行って、まあでも条件揃いすぎてんだよな、パトリック・ケアンズは。行ったことは確かだけど森内だったしね。あるとしたらこっちの共犯か、こっちの強運ワンパン突き刺しか感じか。地上のスリによる。むずいな。そのどっちか判断するのがむずいな。でもこっちがそうだもんな。力技か運のあれしかないってことは、ああそうだよな。うわこれ最後俺なのか。多分ここはこれでいいんだよ。こっちなんだよね。有価証券 まあ動機にはなると。まあでも状況だけ見たらやっぱりケアンズなのかな。こっちを状況証拠だけで観念するんだとしたら、この人の言ってた言葉通りピーター・ケアリーは金のために殺したってことだから、俺はこっちだと思うわ。はい。あれはナイフがちょっとな、血がついてたっていうのがあれだよな。ターンでバーンで、ハーでバーンだ。血つくかな。つくか、でも、上の方に血つくか問題。
Good afternoon. I must be at the wrong address. I'd like to speak with a ship's captain, Captain Ahab. Is that you?
No, my name is Sherlock Holmes.
That detective fella? So, you wanted to see me?
That is correct. We need to talk.
About what?
About Black Peter, who was killed in his own hut with a harpoon.
You know, don't you?
Yes.
How?
The tobacco pouch. You recognized it.
Oh, the sailor. It was you. Unbelievable. Well, fine. I confess. But if you really do know everything, you should also know that I didn't want to kill him. He made me do it.
I know. Did you know about this story with the bond certificates? Did you need money?
Yeah. I just wanted him to cough up a little silver. I'm out of work, and I thought maybe he could help me. Well, he refused outright, and he insulted me. I reminded him I knew all about that murder he committed at sea in 1883.
それでナイフ取り出したのか。
Then he got mad when I spoke about his treasure. I barely just had time to throw the harpoon at him before he could jump at me with his knife. You know the truth. What will you do now?
I ask that you return the bond certificates. Keep some of them. You will need them in your exile. It is better that you leave the country for a few years.
And you won't say anything to the police?
I will not say anything as long as you return the money.
Well, I'll do as you ask. But what about Inspector Lestrade?
I will deal with him. Goodbye.
It's good that you asked me to come, Mr. Holmes. We do need to talk.
About what?
What do you mean? Our case, Mr. Holmes. You sent me a message via your little thug.
His name is Wiggins, Inspector.
Telling me that the case is solved. Well, Mr. Holmes, tell me, who is our murderer and where is he?
The morgue.
Eh?
His name is, or rather was, Pablo Coventrao. He was also on the ship with Peter Carey, and he was a harpooner. I'll tell you everything, Inspector, but do calm down. Mrs. Hudson will bring us tea and orange cake.
Orange cake? You're spoiling me, Mr. Holmes. That's my favourite.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Inspector Lestrade told me that I should thank you for clearing my name. He also said that you were waiting for me here. I came as fast as I could. I cannot thank you enough. It is all because of you that this nightmare is finally over.
I believe that this belongs to you.
My father's securities. Incredible! But how did you get them?
It would take far too long to explain.
Tell me. This is extraordinary. You are a genius.
Then that may serve as an explanation. Goodbye, Mr. Nelligan, and good luck.
Goodbye, Mr. Holmes. And thank you. 1,000 times thank you.
まあ一応一番正確な結末を選べたじゃないかな。いたけあれ正確な森を打つことができる唯一の人物。はい。 まあでもそうか。よくよく考えてみれば、あの証券を隠したのは、不倫相手だったから、パトリック・ケアンズとその不倫相手が共犯じゃなければ、あれだよな。知るはずはないからな。うん。しかも別にあれか、有価証券手に入るって知ってたら、いやもう手に入れてるか。そしてあんな仲間にはいないか。まあよかったですね。しかもあれだな、別の結末を選べるんだ。ゲームの、なんだろう。あ、16。結論権。あ、これで正解選べるんだ。犯人と、まあ、ここは自分の選択って感じか。まあよかったですね。これで、まあ、罰だし、ちゃんとした結末だ。俺の望んだっていうか、大丈夫です。哀れみの心。なるほど、面白いな。これ最後の最後で、なんか、ちょっと自分で結末を、てか、結論を出さないといけないっていうのは、面白いね。こう、最後に行くまでは、全然、なんだ、従ってるはいけるけど、最後の最後で自分で決断を下さないといけないっていうのは、いいポイントですね。ということで、まあ、今回はここまでにしましょう。1個、解決したし、まあいいでしょう。それでは、終わりたいと思います。はい。